Hi, this is just to show you how to record a macro, and this particular macro in Excel will save a filtered list that can then be used in different workbooks. So the first thing we've got is our workbook, and what we want to do is we want to filter by the model here, and we've got models which are color names, and this will give us our filtered list. We could then use that same filter by using the macro on a different workbook. Now the first thing is to make sure that you've actually got the developer tag visible. If you don't, then go into here, go to options, and to do with the ribbon, so customize ribbon, and make sure that one is ticked there to show the developer tag. Okay, on the developer tag, go into record macro, and I'm just going to call this one red. Now the best place to save this is what's called your personal macro workbook, rather than this workbook or a new workbook. If you save it in your personal macro workbook, that basically means it will be available for any workbook that you are working on that particular computer that you're on or login ID that you're on. Personal macro workbooks are associated with your login ID rather than the file. If you save it on just this workbook, it's not available on other files. Click OK. And now what this macro is going to do when I start recording it, so it started recording already, but I haven't actually done anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter this column here. So I go to Data, Filter, and the specific filter that I want is I want the items that are red shown. That's all I want this macro to do, so I'll now stop recording. Okay, I can now undo that. So it's showing all again, and I'll go back and I'll turn off the filter. So we're back to where we were initially. I'm now going to record another one, which will be for the yellow. So record macro. I'm going to call this one yellow. Again, saved in the personal macro workbook. Click OK. It's now recording, so you see it says there recording. What I now want to do is exactly the same as I did before, so just apply a filter. Set the filter to show the things that are yellow, click OK, and then stop recording. Once again, I'll go back to show all, and I'll turn off the filters. Now to actually run this macro, all we have to do is click on the developer tag again, go to macros, and you see where I've got red and yellow. The reason it says personal XLSB with the exclamation before it is that is the separate workbook. That's my personal workbook where I saved them. Yeah. So I have a choice here of which workbook I'm actually choosing it from. I'm going to choose red and I'm going to say run. It then applies that filter and just shows me the red items. If I go back into macros, choose yellow, click run, it's now showing me the yellow items. Okay, that was a quick whiz through showing you how to record a macro, how to set up the macros in the first place, and how to actually run them to show different filters. I hope that's been useful. Let me know if you need any more.